The name is joined by a showcasing office anxious to take advantage of an industrial facility's hustling achievement. Shockingly, likenesses between most imitations and their circuit cousins regularly end with the name and favor paint, while bona fide segment changes are negligible or even non-existent. Fortunately, this isn't the situation with MZ's Skorpion Replica, in spite of the fact that it imparts its edge and engine to the Skorpion lineup. Similitudes amongst it and the processing plant racer are normal. After Germany's reunification, the plant from Skorpion chose they needed to wind up genuine players in sport bike generation. Realizing that better race bikes mean better street bikes, they settled on the choice to go hustling. Uncommonly fabricated sound of singles bicycles were developed and dashed, accumulating a few wins in different arrangement all through Europe. Floated by these outcomes, and detecting an advertising opportunity, the forces at Muse chose to honor their accomplishments by creating a hustling imitation. In this manner, the MZ Skorpion Replica was conceived. MZ's Replica is a constrained release machine that consolidates a race bike's lightning snappy, taking care of with the obvious appeal of a major single-barrel motor. Skorpion Replicas won't be regular machines, and an extraordinary serial number tag on the triple clips will deify everyone. U.S. merchant American July guarantees just 16 units will discover their approach to American soil in 1996. Now that is selectiveness. What every one of those 16 replica proprietors will find is a bicycle that was built with the cost is no question demeanor when it came to choosing case segments. Wide, 3-spoke Marchesini edges, 17 by 3.5 front, 17 by 5 race, hold premium Metzeler 120/60 and 160/60 ZR speed evaluated elastic. A 41mm rearranged WP fork with 20-position pressure damping and 8-position bounce-back damping alterations help keep the front tire in charge amid the hardest cornering demands. Equaling the front fork's race quality family are Brembo Gold Line 4-cylinder calipers putting the crash onto full coasting 280mm penetrated rotors. The remote repository ace chamber, outfitted with a 4-position lever achieve alteration, powers liquid through double steel-plated brake lines. A Brembo 2-cylinder settled caliper with 240mm rotor deals with braking obligations at the back. In spite of the race copy name and first-rate segments, the MC Rep's appearance is to some degree quelled. An elegant silver on dull dark paint quad is a wonderful change from the Deglo splash occupations and kid racer illustrations of numerous Japanese game bicycles. Wonderfully etched and streamlined bodywork streams enchantingly to the performance-situate tail area. Regardless of its little appearance, even 6-foot-tall analyzers felt open to riding the replica, because of a sensibly spacious seating position and wide, cut-on handlebars. Truth be told, those claspons are too wide, giving all that anyone could need to use to turn the impish machine. It is intriguing that MC ran with longer bars in light of a legitimate concern for comfort on a race copy. Another uncommon however refreshing component of the Skorpion were customizable footpegs that have 2 level and 2 vertical settings. Regardless of such a scope of alterations, the footpegs aren't at all massive, and hope to be pilfered off a superbike as opposed to a sequential construction system parts canister. Such a great spec sheet of value case parts fitted as standard hardware just makes the dreary motor execution all the more baffling. A negligible 2-pull is every one of that separates the replica from other MZ Skorpion models, principally because of its more productive fumes framework. Probably, MZ didn't need the cost of guaranteeing an adjusted motor for outflow measures, as the current Yamaha-created 660cc factory had just breezed through these tests. One little reassurance for replica proprietors, be that as it may, is that a motor in such a mellow condition of tune ought to react well to execution adjustments. In case you're expecting a super bike-like surge, don't look here. There are a lot of inline 4s accessible to fulfill grandiose torque needs. In the interim, the individuals who respect the novel power conveyance of thumpers will welcome the replica's motor. Smooth riders will love the torquey, level power band that gives them a chance to pull unequivocally through corner exits without the requirement for stratospheric revs. Whether or not the motor is up to your measures, you unquestionably won't have any protests about the bicycle's unbelievably deft taken care of. MZ's Skorpion Replica gathered high stamps for its cornering capacities, enabling us to drag knee at that point boot without the worry for Skorpion parts touching solid land. Additionally, adding to a rider's cornering certainty are brutally capable brakes that are effortlessly equipped for flinging the back wheel with only a brisk two-fingered snap of the brake lever. MZ's Skorpion Replica was a standout amongst other taking care of bicycles we have ever tried. Not to state that the Replica is the sport bike to and all sport bikes, it isn't. Be that as it may, for those hoping to consolidate uniqueness, spreeness, selectiveness, solace and seizing power, no other bicycle can coordinate the Replica. Tragically for MZ, they haven't possessed the capacity to carry their costs into an indistinguishable domain from the opposition. At over $10,000, the Replica is evaluated far from the majority of us, and falls into the scope of colorful apparatus. Regardless of whether it will discover a specialty in that market stays to be seen.